Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Today I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to Bianca is Innocent, Jade Cargill discovered chilling twisted truth. What's the rest? Truth why Naomi and Bayley attacked her. Someone did say this in my last video in the comments. The video when I was reacting to and talking about after what happened when they blamed Liv and Raquel for the attack. That was like 3 weeks ago, way before, the Elimination Chamber. So this is something that I guess this is what they're talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this video and see what's up, because this is gonna be good. Then that'd be fine.
Jade Cargill just broke her silence on the attack that happened to her and dropped a few subtle hints that makes it seem like she knows more than what she revealed at Elimination Chamber. So let's quickly revisit the Elimination Chamber and touch on one individual that we did not discuss in depth during the last breakdown here on Wrestling World CC. And this individual is Bayley. Ever since that Jade Cargill incident took place in November, some fans and even some characters within the story were all pointing fingers to some of the heels. But it was clear from the start that whoever did it was right there standing next to the ambulance during that moment when Jade was being loaded in. And who were the individuals standing by the ambulance that night? It was Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Bayley. All three people who were on friendly terms with Jade. But of course, if you did the attack, you're going to keep yourself close by just to fake that you care about what happened, and therefore clear your name of any suspicions.
So now I get why people was in the comments in that last video. I saw a few people say that, but now he makes it more interesting. I like that. Okay.
That's why from the very start, these were the top 3 suspects, and no one else really made sense. It wasn't an attack from a heel, it was a betrayal from a babyface. So since this ambulance scene is such a crucial moment in this investigation, let's go back to it and revisit that night on November 22nd. The scene opens up with Jade Cargill already being loaded into the ambulance, and the only one there with her is Naomi. Bianca Belair comes running into frame since she was coming from her last match. But who also arrived late to the ambulance, even after Bianca, was Bayley. Bayley is the last of the 3 to show up and instantly starts asking questions, and appearing to show signs of caring about what happened to Jade Cargill. And out of the 3 friends, it was Bianca Belair who showed no hesitation to jump in the ambulance to keep Jade Cargill company. Even Naomi, who was there first out of the 3, was not eager to jump in the ambulance with Jade at all, and neither was Bayley. And even in the witness clip that was revealed a few weeks ago, that clip then clearly shows Liv and Raquel walking around. But what the witness clip also clearly showed was a perfect angle of Bayley running up to the ambulance and coming out from what appeared to be the middle of a series of multiple trucks. It's not like Bayley was coming out of a normal doorway, not at all. It seems like Bayley came out from hiding between all those vehicles in the parking lot, which now raises the question of, why was Bayley hiding in between all those trucks and cars? That is a bit weird. Did Bayley attack Jade Cargill, and then that was her hiding spot until the ambulance arrived? Was Bayley the lookout, and Naomi handled all the physical damage to Jade Cargill? Now it seems like we're getting somewhere. Triple H and The Rock, they do talk a lot about long game storytelling. So there's a chance there that this entire Jade Cargill storyline was in development long before the night of the attack itself. Which brings us to the little forgotten story thread that was happening before Jade went down. In the months before the attack, Naomi was being placed in a rough spot by her 2 friends' groups. Bianca and Jade absolutely loved and adored Naomi. She's absolutely like a sister to them, everyone knows that. But Naomi also had a sisterly bond with Bayley as well. But the conflict here with these 2 friend groups didn't really get along with each other. Despite Bayley being a babyface, Bianca Belair was not forgiving Bayley for all the bad things she did to her in years past. So Bianca and Jade were not really rocking with Bayley on the same level that Naomi was. And it created this awkward atmosphere where they did not flat out say it, but it did feel like Bianca and Jade were basically implying to Naomi that she had a side to pick. Either hang out with us or hang out with Bayley. That's the situation Naomi was kindly being forced into. And it looks like that pressure eventually led to Naomi and Bayley speaking together off screen and coming up with this elaborate plan to take out Jade Cargill and tweak some things around WWE. So why did Naomi and Bayley take out Jade Cargill, and what did they both gain from it? Well, the first thing was the War Games match. Remember that Bayley did end up taking Jade Cargill's spot in the War Games match. Without Jade going down, Bayley would have never been a part of that massive match. That is a pretty big deal to everyone to be a part of. So that's what Bayley gained right off the bat. And what Naomi gained was obviously stepping into the role as Bianca's partner and becoming tag team champions with her. By taking such a big, credible talent like Jade Cargill out of action together, Naomi and Bayley basically opened up the door for each other to get more big opportunities, with Jade completely out of the picture. And that did come true because Bayley did get a lot of big opportunities, and obviously Naomi did as well. Not to mention that it looks like it was Jade Cargill who was holding Bianca Belair back from making amends with Bayley. When Jade was around, Bianca did not want to talk to Bayley at all, didn't want to hear her mouth. But just go back to the night before Elimination Chamber, and Bianca Belair had completely switched her standpoint on Bayley. They were laughing, smiling, and holding a long conversation with each other. The segment literally ended with Bayley and Naomi grabbing Bianca's braid and fooling around and having a fun time. Now, how insane would it be if these two individuals Bianca's having fun with in this segment just so happen to be the attackers all along? Even in this segment, Bayley is the one who appears to be manipulating Bianca Belair, and once again plants the idea in Bianca's head that it was surely Liv and Raquel. Maybe Bianca was getting a bit suspicious, and Bayley just made sure to quickly reinforce the idea to Bianca that it was Liv and Raquel who did it. And remember the reveal by Bianca during the Elimination Chamber post-show that it was Naomi who initially pushed her into the belief that Liv and Raquel were the attackers. Notice something there? Naomi and Bayley have been the only two characters that have been strongly planting the seeds in Bianca's head, time and time again, that Liv and Raquel did the attack. No other characters or superstars have pushed that narrative onto Bianca Belair. The only two individuals that shoved that narrative down Bianca's throat have been Bayley and Naomi, and that makes you sit back and wonder why that is. Fans also pointed out during this beatdown of Naomi at Elimination Chamber, Bayley goes completely emotionless and ice cold. Bianca Belair reacts like she truly has no idea what's going on and doesn't understand, while Bayley, on the other hand, acts like she completely understands what's happening and was trying to keep her cool for her cover not to be blown, since she herself had a big role in the attack of Jade Cargill. And so far so good for Bayley. Jade did not go up to Bayley's pod at all, maybe meaning that Jade Cargill assumes it was just all Naomi. So Bayley is probably sitting back laughing internally because as long as Naomi doesn't rat her out, then she got away with it. Another big crucial sign that Naomi is not the only attacker is the fact that we assume Naomi is going to be written off of television for a while to sell the beatdown from Jade. So how can they do that? How can they take one and only alleged attacker off of television? How does the story progress under those circumstances? Well, the answer to that question is the fact that Naomi was only half the attack on Jade Cargill. The mastermind is still out there, and that's who Jade Cargill will discover over these next few weeks here. Jade Cargill also released a mini video this week where she broke her silence on the entire situation. Jade directly said that there's a lot of wolves in the shape of women all around her. She said that these women are hiding their insecurities behind big smiles and big hugs. Clearly sounding like Jade is calling out her circle of friends in WWE for being a bunch of fakes, hiding behind all those big empty smiles and hugs. And you know who has been doing a lot of big smiling and big hugging in recent weeks? Bianca, Naomi, and Bayley have been doing nothing but all that stuff. So Jade caught one of them, but there's still one left out there. Is it Bianca Belair or Bayley? What are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on.
She did make that video. I did post that video reaction to that. So, but man, she did have some points, and that's what she was pulling. Some people didn't get it, what she was saying. Maybe in that video, in the comments, they didn't understand anything. What he just said, I understand the context of what she was doing and what she said. And she letting you know that, you know, like, she sees fake people around her. And when you do rewatch the video maybe a second time, if you didn't get it the first time, you start to understand that, like, yeah. And she could be talking about her friends, people that she thought that was her friends. And, you know, it's a lot of fake ones, but You guys comment down below, man, what y'all guys think. Do you guys think Bayley got something to do with this attack as well? He did say that. He kind of mentioned some things, you know. And people in my last video did say it could be Bayley being involved in this attack with Naomi. And Naomi and Bayley are best friends. So it doesn't look like she's friends anymore with Jade and Bianca anymore, basically, because Bianca said they're done. So this video was like 8 days ago. So this is like, I think they said March 5th. So, but what he was saying, you know, basically, yeah, I understand that. Now we gotta see what we're gonna happen next. Is Naomi is the only attacker, but we gotta go ahead and see if she is or is she not. But you guys go ahead and comment down below what you guys think about this video. Do you think Bayley is the attacker? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.